Hi, this is Dr. Tom McFadden at Advanced Cosmetic Surgery here in Greenville, South Carolina. Today we're going to do a video on CoolSculpting, just a general information video. So what is CoolSculpting? That is a process by which you can freeze the fat through the skin without damaging the skin and allow that fat to die over time. Generally you get about 20% of the fat layer that is killed on each session that you do. It is very safe, pretty painless, might have a little bit of frostbite at the end, but that goes away after a few minutes. I've done it, and I have driven immediately to the track to run track with my son when he ran high school track, and he still beat me by a good bit. And my lungs were hurting much more than my love handles. Which areas of the body can CoolSculpting treat? It can treat the arms, the abdomen, the legs, and the thighs. Each treatment only takes 35 minutes per area. Generally we do them bilaterally, so if you do one love handle, we'll do the other side as well, so that's about an hour and 10 minutes. Not terribly bad. We have had people come and have most of their body done and they've stayed for about 6 hours. We have a nice video room downstairs. You can watch Netflix or HBO, listen to your iPods or music or watch movies. Who's a suitable candidate? That would be anybody who has, basically the ideal candidate is someone who has focal areas of diet and resistant fat, who just needs some modest improvement here and there. It's not really for a lot of weight loss. That is really something that requires liposuction. Can it tighten the skin? No, it cannot tighten the skin. Your skin quality is what it is at that point in your life. Neither liposuction nor CoolSculpting helps improve the skin quality. Can the treatments be repeated? Yes, and in fact we recommend that you have at least 2 treatments per site. So you get about 20% fat reduction. If you do another one, if you add up the math, you get about a 36% reduction after 2 treatments. While 36% is not extremely significant and nowhere near what you can get with liposuction, you can get maybe 80% of the fat reduced with liposuction. 36% starts to become noticeable, especially in people who have very modest needs. Where does the fat go? It actually gets metabolized and then eliminated. So it doesn't come back somewhere else, which is a common myth. You don't grow new fat. So that's, actually, if you get fat, you get fat, and that's not the fault of CoolSculpting. Is CoolSculpting safe? Yes, it is very safe. There is a known adverse reaction called paradoxical adipose hyperplasia, where the fat does seem to grow a little bit. It's very uncommon, and I think it's maybe more related to changes in how one wears a garment afterwards, or their clothing, that can create adhesion bands. That is much more likely, I think, in my opinion. Can you get CoolSculpting while pregnant? And the answer is yes, but there are really no studies done on pregnant women with CoolSculpting, so probably your OBGYN is going to advise you not to do that, as they always do with anything that's unknown. But it really does not affect anything, below the fat layer. What can you expect on the day of treatment? You come in, we have a nice bed that you go downstairs and you stay there for a good while. We have Netflix and HBO, we have remote controls, we can give you some little snacks and drinks, and a lot of people stay for about 6 hours and they get a bunch of stuff done. How long does the session last? The answer is we have 35-minute applicators, so you generally do both sides. If you're doing a left something, then you need to do the right side as well, and then it takes about an hour and 10 minutes. What can you expect during recovery? For me, it gives a little bit of frostbite right at the end. It's not terribly bad. A couple minutes and it's done. Some other people, they have some burning or a little bit of shooting pain for a few days, but it's not terribly bad. It's quite uncommon. You could have a little bit of swelling for a few days, but again, very uncommon. It's usually very well tolerated. How soon can you see results? The answer is at least 30 days, I would say, but usually about 60 days. You do come back at 60 days for your second treatment, And that's when we really should reevaluate and see how you're doing and whether or not you need more. Does Cool Sculpting get positive reviews? Yes, it does. I would say if you go to the realself.com website and look at the Worth It rating, it's generally 80% or above. What are potential risks and side effects? Again, the PAH, paradoxical adipose hyperplasia that I mentioned. You could get a little bit of burning and swelling. Very temporary, so that's not really a big deal. How does Cool Sculpting compare to other treatments? So again, if you need a lot of fat removed, you need liposuction. If you need a little bit of fat contoured to make yourself a little bit better and downtime is really your aim and your goal, then you need to do Cool Sculpting. If you want a better result, I think liposuction is the way to go. So what is Cool Advantage? Cool Advantage is a new handpiece that actually is larger and allows a shorter treatment time to 35 minutes. So it's a little bit more efficient than the old handpieces, and we are one of the few that have that 35-minute handpiece in the area. How much does it cost? It costs about $750 per area per session. Usually you need 2 to 4 treated areas. We do offer a discount starting at 4 treated areas at 10%, and then it goes to about 20% at 6 or 7 treatments. If you're interested in Cool Sculpting, call us, 864-242-3223, or visit us on the website, www.advancedcosmeticsurgery-sc.com. Check out our channel for more videos. Be sure to hit that like button and the red subscribe button. We'll see you soon.